Johnson County Community College hosted the Paul Roberts Trio as part of the Tuesday Jazz Recital Series. The public enjoyed the live jazz performance in the Carlson Center Recital Hall, the last of this year's programs. Jazz pianist Paul Roberts leads the trio and shares his musical background with us.
Well, I'm playing piano in the trio. I also play a variety of brass instruments, mainly trombone and bass trombone. But the piano I started when I was 4, so that would have been like in 68 or 69 or something like that. So I've been playing piano for a while. I started playing jazz when I got into probably my teenage years. But it's been a long journey, so to speak.
John Kizilarmut is a jazz percussionist, and he discusses his association with Paul and the trio.
We all play music kind of together as a community. I mean, Paul and I have played a bunch of gigs together. I've played with Forrest before in Iowa. So this is our first time in this particular configuration, but not our first time playing music together.
Along with his jazz piano skills, Paul Roberts plays a variety of instruments. He describes how he moved into jazz via the trombone as a youth.
And so in that process of doing those kind of backing tracks for me to practice playing my trombone solos, I got hooked into like, hey, this is kind of fun. Next thing I know, I started jamming along with records. I'd find out the chord progressions to the records I was listening to, and I wouldn't try to play what was on the record. I would just try to play chords like I was an extra keyboard player in the band.
Doreen Morandi is the series volunteer coordinator. Since 1989, Johnson County Community College has sponsored the Rule Joyce and the Jazz Recital Series. Doreen shares her experiences being involved in the musical community.
First of all, I am out in the community a lot, paying for series to go to, paying to go to clubs, eating in clubs that have stuff if it's jazz, or paying to, I go to professional classical stuff all the time too. So I know who these new musicians are in town, or, I keep track of it pretty carefully. And of course, I've been doing it for so long that I know many, many of the musicians.
For JCAV-TV and ECAV Radio, I'm Patrick Kirschner.